So I've been studying a different aspect of economics lately, as you may have seen in the last couple of videos. It's inequality economics. It leans more towards finite resources. Now, I was never one to believe in finite resources, as value can be created out of thin air, such as your ability in a service, like the value of a service. And I always thought goods or raw materials were the finite resource. I think both sides of economics are worth looking into. I like the idea of infinite resource against goods in economics. However, the thing about inequality economics, it has you looking at the billionaire groups, which quickly to me brings us to class bias, class warfare. Is there maybe truth to loud pipes save lives? Anyway, I'm just jealous. Is there truth to say when you have just a handful of individuals in command of 50% of the economy, does that take away what the other 50% of the economy can do? Because they're holding the tokens of value. You with me so far? Picture money, not just for its own sake, but picture what the dollar represents. Say you put 500 of those dollars together, and you will entice me to fix your car. Well, what if those dollars aren't in your hands? What if those dollars are only in elite few's hands of 50%? The only way that you can get those dollars is by borrowing it from them and then having to return it with even more money on top of that. That to me is the study of economic inequality. Where's the solution? Can't say. But what I can say is perhaps it's a good idea to recognize it and recognize its effect. Some would say that getting those dollars back in your hands is to have you go back to being a wage laborer. So again, though, now you have to do physical things in your hands, with your hands. You have to create a service, or you have to accumulate a good in order to sell it to someone else that may or may not be interested in that good or service. They're only interested in giving you more money so they get back more of the money. It's a study of the inverse of this process. The one particular person that I'm looking into that is sort of the core hub of getting me towards this side of study, and I'm not letting go of my Austrian side, my anarcho-capitalist side. I hope I will always stay a liberal. I truly do. And oddly enough, the current political climate has shifted so much where a liberal is almost what used to be a conservative, as conservatives have become regressives and liberals, new neoliberals, have become progressives. It's complicated, and I got to thinking about it because of a question Backwoods asked me, like where I categorize myself politically. But I care about my fellow countrymen. I believe that to an extent, governmental force is to be used to secure property rights, to secure individual rights and individual freedoms. I don't think we can be true anarchists and leave it to the law of the jungle, because by nature the strong incorporates. But is there something to these billionaires having the money? Is there something to these people that seemingly don't pay taxes? When do the people get their value back? It's not valuable for somebody to sit on the couch and play Xbox, I'll tell you that much. So what makes us be able to send them a check in the mail like we do? You know what I'm saying? My job is to create value. I manage an automotive shop. I facilitate bringing value to the service that a person provides, reselling goods within that service. I know a little bit about this on the bottom half. What do y'all think? Or do you think it all in economics is bullshit? Take it all. See y'all later.